You're upset about a trans influencer getting a sponsorship. So strange that this is the hill that you want to die on, but maybe channel that energy into developing a personality.
Says the woman with the septum piercing, shaking because she's so emotionally triggered. But yeah, other people need a personality. The internet personality Dylan Mulvaney was sponsored by Nike and Budweiser and received a lot of backlash.
Hi! Impressive carrying skills, right? I got some Bud Lights for us. I kept hearing about this thing called March Madness. It turns out it has something to do with sports. And I'm not sure exactly which sport, but either way, it's a cause to celebrate. This month, I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it. Love ya! Cheers! What's some other workout stuff?
Yeah, high knees.
You would see people burning their sports bra from Nike and throwing out their Budweiser beers just because Dylan was sponsored. And as you can imagine, the trans community was not thrilled by this backlash Dylan received, so let's react to what they have to say.
As a trans woman myself who's been on hormones for over a year now, if I go down the stairs without a bra on, ouch, things are still developing and sore and tender, and I need to wear sports bras and bras. So why can't a trans woman do a paid sponsorship? She isn't the face of Nike. She's not the leader of the campaign. If you go on the Nike website, I can't find her anywhere.
No one is denying that some trans women need sports bras because their breast tissue is sore because of estrogen. That's not what we're talking about, and you know that. And what's important to discuss is not whether Dylan is on Nike's website or not. See, it's very easy to win a debate when you're debunking strawman arguments. Let's talk about what's actually relevant and important here. The problem is, famous and big companies like Nike and Budweiser are promoting a fake person and a fake brand. Dylan Mulvaney is not only a fake transsexual and not an actual trans woman, he's a phony. He's a phony and acts like a cartoon character. When these big companies are supporting Dylan Mulvaney, they're actually promoting a lie. The lie is that you can become a woman as a man. Dylan's whole brand is that he became a woman. Day one of being a girl. I've been a woman for a year now. Like, no, that's not how it works. Not even if you're truly trans. Promoting a lie that gender and sexuality is a social construct, and they're supporting a person who believes that children are able to consent to puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones. When these companies are paying Dylan Mulvaney, they're accidentally validating an anti-LGBT narrative. It's very anti-LGBT to believe that you can choose your gender, you can choose your sexuality. Because for so many years, activists have been trying to gain acceptance in society by telling the majority, we cannot help being gay, we cannot help being trans. In other words, they used the born this way argument. And it worked. It worked because it's true, and a lot of people understand. It's easy to understand, while it being the truth. I'm not actually questioning Nike and Budweiser's intentions, but they have to understand that by supporting Dylan Mulvaney, they're promoting a person who's actively ruining the LGBT acceptance. Dylan is painting the wrong picture of what it means to be a trans person, and that means that people don't want to support trans people as much as they used to. I gotta say though, I don't really care about Nike and Budweiser's intentions. I don't care if they mean well or not. They have easy access to Dylan's online persona. They have easy access to his content, and they should know, if they have something between their ears, that he's a phony. I think the reason why companies in general support Dylan is because they want to feel good about themselves. We just sponsored a trans person. And I also think that a lot of his fans think like this. I think a lot of his fans are these white cis straight women who blindly support this awkwardness and this embarrassing weirdness. So with that being said, I don't see a lot of LGBT people supporting him. While you do see a lot of these non-binary people who believe that you can be non-binary, but they are too just white cis straight women. So there you have it.
It's not all raising women.
It is.
The rest of Nike's Instagram feed are all cis white women, or just all cis women in general.
Hey. Do not come into the studio and call me a cis woman. Otherwise, I would
call you a cis woman.
Cis women, do not use that term. Otherwise, I will eject you from the chair. A woman is a woman. I don't want to hear that again from your mouth.
Bravo. It's really nice to see women standing up for themselves, because unfortunately, it's not all women who do.
Trans people time after time again advocate for women's rights, yet the minute someone gets a paid sponsorship, not a commercial, a paid sponsorship, it takes you zero time to go mask off with your TERF rhetoric. All within the same sentence of, oh, but I like trans people. If you use TERF rhetoric, you don't like trans people. You're upset about a trans influencer getting a sponsorship. And you know what? It's not about Dylan seeing what you're saying. It's about the trans people that you claim to care about in your life, seeing the hateful transphobic rhetoric that you are using on your platform. And no, you're not telling the truth nor saying anything nuanced. You are just being woefully ignorant. So strange that this is the hill that you want to die on, but maybe channel that energy into developing a personality.
Says the woman with the septum piercing, shaking because she's so emotionally triggered. But yeah, other people need a personality. I can see that. If you're so mad about something that just happened that you cannot help shaking while filming, maybe it's a sign that you should put the camera down, Miss Girl. I think it's ignorant of you to assume that all trans people support Dylan Mulvaney. All trans people don't have a problem with Dylan Mulvaney's activism. Do you want to hear a secret? Yeah, there are women who are upset about Dylan Mulvaney. Do you know what group of people who are even more upset about him? Transsexual people. You know, the real ones. We're upset about his activism because, as I said, he's ruining the LGBT and especially the trans acceptance in society. He's making a mockery of LGBT, he's making a mockery of women. I could say this every single day. It's actually possible to support transsexual people and not support QIA+, to not support wokeness and radical gender ideology. It is actually possible. I think I'm gonna make another video about this, let me know if you want to see it. But Dylan's fans are always so ready to defend him. They seem to be these super loyal fans. And I even saw a video, I can't find it anywhere anymore, but I saw a woman who had a taser and said, if you hate Dylan Mulvaney, you're in trouble, and then buzzing the taser, which is literally illegal. I mean, these people defending him really need to chill. I will never, ever see Dylan Mulvaney as a woman or a trans woman. Nor would I act like I respect him. I don't. I do not respect activists like him who advocate for children transitioning. He was advocating for children transitioning, justifying it in front of Joe Biden, the President of the United States. I cannot, and I will never respect that.
The parent company of Bud Light have dropped by around 4% in recent days and went down again today. The approximately $5 billion value loss is believed to be the result of declining sales after a controversial ad campaign. Beer Business Daily reported significant drops in sales for the brand in certain markets, leading to concerns among distributors about potential political backlash impacting sales.
It's very interesting to see what companies will do in the future when it comes to sponsoring Dylan Mulvaney. It's super easy to be drawn into this ideology, I get it. However, it's so important to know all the facts. And the fact is, Dylan Mulvaney is spreading misinformation every single day. If a company truly wants to show how they're in favor of women's rights, LGBT rights, do not work with Dylan Mulvaney. It's really that simple. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Remember to hit subscribe and the notification bell. If you want, you can support me with a donation under Super Thanks. It helps me out so much, you have no idea. So thank you. Remember to follow me on Rumble, and if you want to see more content like this, you can become a member of this channel. I have a link down below. I hope to see you all in my next video. Peace out, everybody.